this time, you will not love life for pain. Step in the spotlight, grab a seat. Joy and will be soon to share. Each video, crafted with care. The Jen Hardy Show, oh yeah, it's here. Soak up the sun with glitter and cheer. Shower thoughts to make you think. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Engage with minds both young and old, in conversations wide and bold. From life's big questions to simple joys, we're here with insights, not just noise. The Jen Hardy Show, oh yeah, it's here. Soak up the sun with glitter and cheer. Shower thoughts to make you think. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. The Jen Hardy Show, oh yeah, it's here. Soak up the sun with glitter and cheer. Shower thoughts to make you think. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited. You guys, we hit 1 million views. 1 million views, and it's all because of you. So thank you, everybody. I see Spade and Twitchy Stitch and, oh my gosh, cake. Yes, it is virtual cake. So there we go. And we've got some giveaways, and I've got lots of my friends. In fact, I've got 6 of them in the studio. I'm going to introduce them one by one, and then you guys can ask them questions if you want. We are going to have giveaways. We are going to have a giveaway every 10 minutes. And so we've got Amazon gift cards, Starbucks gift cards, and we've got some merch. So woohoo! I'm going to introduce my friend Lee first. And then once I introduce someone, they'll stay up and then we'll introduce the next people. And it's going to be like some kind of wild Zoom call that you guys get to engage in. Nicole, it's good to see you here. This is my friend Lee Wehera. I am so excited. She joined me on my very first live, and she was brave enough to do that. So Lee, do you want to tell them a little bit about you?
I would love to. Hello, everybody. Let's give in the chat some love and congratulations to Jen Hardy for accomplishing what we all, some of us who want to do YouTube, want and will do one day. Let's just give her some love in the chat. And I am, where do I begin? Let's see. We know each other from podcasting, and I'm making a move, and I'm now the creator of World of Bazoo. Can I show Bazoo?
Yeah, show Bazoo.
And then I have a surprise for you and everybody watching. Okay, so you were saying giveaways, right? So we at the team at World of Bazoo. So Bazoo is this cute little bear creature. And if you click on the link that I will give, then you can have a free sticker or a bookmark or something in celebration of Jen Hardy's 1 million views.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, and here's the thing, and I don't know where the link goes. How do I do that? But
you can text it to me and I can put it in the chat.
Okay, perfect. But here I wanted to celebrate Jen. Hopefully this is not too oh, there we go.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you so
1 million
much.
views. Let's give Jen some love in the chat. How awesome is that? So want to say congratulations to 1 million views and counting. It's amazing what you've done. Amazing. And just quickly about Bazoo, he's just a little unexpected burst of joy in your life. If that's what you need or want every day, you go and you see him. But congratulations, Jen. And you told us to bring a drink. A glass.
I know. I don't have the way to serve you yet. I will, though. We're going to have virtual
drink. You know what? Okay, so I brought a drink. Okay, everybody watching live or recorded, get your drinks and let's toast. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to...
All right. Now, wait. If you're going to toast, I need to bring everybody up real quick. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
So we have Dr. Larry. We have Nikki. We have Shatavia. We have Bernie. We have Lexa. Everybody's here. All right.
Okay, so to begin the toast and the cheer, everyone watching at home in the chat, put the little wine or mocktail or coffee glass, whatever you're drinking, and let's on the count of 3 say congratulations, Jen. Yay! All right, you ready? 1, and we're all unmuted, right, Jen?
Yeah, you're all unmuted.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Congratulations!
1 million views.
And I'm gonna take a drink now. Everybody drink.
You are so sweet.
Because
Oh,
did you know that when you make a toast and then you don't drink to the person, that's like a faux pas? Did you
oh, I
know
got you.
that?
Okay. Alexa,
Alexa, she knows, right?
Bad luck.
Bad luck. So get
Everybody,
your drink on, soft or otherwise.
right? And I'm sorry, my eyes are tearing up. So
you guys are so sweet. See, I wanted this to be about everybody else and not about me, and now you're making it about me, and you are so sweet. So, Lee, I'm going to pass it off because 1 minute goes. Look at all these people. Also, I have Chris. Chris, I'm going to bring you when your camera and you're unmuted. I'll bring you up because right
And
now
where
we're
do I
just
put
going
the
to see.
link?
Yeah. Oh, and I have a Heather. All right. So, Shatavia, you were here next. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. So I am Shatavia. I am the owner of the Glitz and Glamour Art Studio. It's a new glitter paint studio located in Melbourne, Florida. So I'm just here. I met Jen and she in the studio. We had a great vibe, and so I'm just hoping to be able to reach out to the Melbourne community and let them know I'm here. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, she's awesome, you guys. And we were supposed to go live from her studio, but we went live from the hospital instead. So we're going to be doing a live. It's like painting with a twist, except so much more because her studio is way more exciting than my studio. We'll just say that way. And it's lots of glitter. So I love her so much. So, all right. And I have to introduce someone who's very special. Lexa is my very first mod. She agreed to do that. And I felt so special when she said yes. So this is Lexa. She normally is not in front of the camera. She does all the things in the background. And I just wanted to bring you up and say thank you because you're amazing.
you are so sweet, Jen. First of all, I just want to say hi to everybody and hello to everybody in the chat. And Jen, I could not be happier and more honored to partner with someone that I admire more. I think that you're just such a wonderful woman and a great gal. And I appreciate you being in my life. And that's why I love how you're just it, girl. You're just it. So thank you so much.
You are so sweet.
Thank you. No.
See, I was not okay. Now I wasn't expecting all this, honestly. I was just thinking that everyone's just gonna, talk about yourselves. And anyway, so thank you for the love. Dr. Larry. Dr. Larry is a local friend and he's a podcaster. He rocks.
Hi. Thank you all. First of all, I want to say thanks a lot. This is such an honor to have even been invited to and partake in such an occasion. Jen is, she's an amazing individual. I was glad to have met her and her husband. I'm a fellow veteran. My husband, I met both of them, and we just had this connection. And I'm a podcaster. I have the Dr. Larry Thomas Show that's on YouTube, and I'm actually starting up a new one called Against Gravity, and they're kind of helping me to get this thing off of the ground. I found Jen to be a great inspiration. She's kind of helped me to refuel my fire, get a little more energized, and to kind of get invigorated. And I'm really looking forward to this collaboration, working along with her. And I'm really, again, congratulations on getting 1 million views. And I just look forward to working with you and look forward to many other great things that you have ahead of you,
Thank you. And everybody who's up here, if you want to put a link to whatever it is you do, so people are watching or they come back later, they can find you, because I think it'll be really inspirational. Nikki, I know you can't stay long. Nikki is a friend of mine she was my first podcast interview, I think late 2017, early 2018. And oh my gosh, she is so incredible. And one of my dearest friends, she leads a weekly writers group that I partake in, even though I haven't published anything in 2 years. And Nikki, take it away.
Oh my goodness. It is such an honor to be here with you and just with all your creative friends, Jen. I can feel the creative energy. So congratulations on your 1 billion views. What an accomplishment. And it has been a long road for you. I know. I really want to just give you high fives and so much love tonight. You have really done amazing work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, you guys, Nikki is phenomenal. And if there's anybody who's a coach, because there's 10,000 coaches, Nikki is a coach of coaches, and she is absolutely phenomenal. I have to tell you, there is no one better, honestly, to work with. So just wanted to
I
point
love
that out.
I love working with coaches. I teach, I mentor coaches, but I also love my creatives because of the energy. Like I said, it's just so much fun. Like Jen with your glitz and glam and fabulousness, and creatives sometimes can get a little distracted, a little like, chasing shiny objects. And so what I can do is I help really get energy focused and get out of our own way. We as creatives, we tend to get in our own way. So I can just help people get really focused so you can get your brilliance out in the world. So, and I'm just so happy for you, Jen, really. And thank you for inviting me tonight.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're here. And Bernie, I have not been able to talk to Bernie for a while. I'm so excited that you've joined us. Bernie has done this incredible study, and and if you want to put a link to that and or your show or both or whatever, and tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Sure. Well, I echo everyone's thoughts and praise for you, Jen. You and I met through a PodFest event a couple of months ago, or maybe more than a couple of months ago, and I was immediately, I was immediately just attracted to your beauty. And by beauty, I mean just like everything about you, just your presence, your generosity, your talent, and your ability to just pull amazing people like this together. And that was just an immediate attribute that I recognized about you. So yes, Jen, I host a podcast called the Midlife Fulfilled Podcast. Most of us are in midlife. That is if you're over the age 40. Yeah, Heather's like going, yeah, me too. And so 200 episodes strong, just published episode 200 today, or actually this week, not today. And as you said, Jen, I'm publishing a report called Thriving in Midlife. I put a link in the chat. I can't find the public chat, so I just put it in the private chat. And if you want to share that out, that's fine. It's a free report. It's coming available on October 1st. And again, Jen, I just thank you for the honor of inviting me, and congratulations on your first 1 million views on your way to 1 billion.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Bernie. And this is so much fun. And we've got Heather. Heather was one of my first people that went live with me, and she now has an incredible YouTube channel for those of you who want to eat healthier, whether you are vegan or vegan curious. And I have to say, her channel is literally the most beautiful YouTube channel I've ever seen. So you've got to check it out. You got to put a link in there. Okay, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jen, for having me, and congratulations on 1 million. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's kind of embarrassing if you go to my website and comparison, but we're not here to compare each other. And Jen is somebody that I met through podcasting, and podcasting has the best people ever. And I know a lot of you on this stage through podcasting as well. And I'm so super excited we get to spend more time together in Orlando during PodFest coming up again. And I know, Bernie, it seems like it was only a few months ago, but I guess it was actually longer than that. It feels like just a couple of months. Things go by faster when you're middle age, I guess. But Jen and I wish we had met earlier. I think we would have been besties in high school because she was a Doc Martin wearing a rebel teenager like myself, and so I just cherish that we're friends now. And so I'm giving you a toast, but because I am a rebel, my beverage is in a cup that may seem kind of either controversial, maybe in bad taste, but I am very much in bad taste. So it's I don't know if you can recognize who that is on the cup, but it says "Drink Up." So
who is it on the cup?
Huh?
Who is it? I can't tell who it is.
It's Jim Jones. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's fine.
it's in poor taste, I know. But
You know
people are
what?
always saying drink the Kool-Aid, but I don't know if people really don't know where it came from. But that's this. I got this at a weird festival, so I was like, this just seems like me. So I had to.
But you know what I
But
love?
you know
Okay.
what, Heather, wait, Jen. While we're still here, can we hold up our cup like a screenshot?
Yes.
Oh, a
Hold up
screenshot. Okay.
Oh, a screenshot.
glasses.
Okay.
I'll do a screenshot. I got it
You were
ready.
breaking
Just
up,
look
so
at
I
it.
wasn't sure.
Look,
All right. We're going to do a
look in your
screenshot and then we're going to do
camera.
a giveaway because I forgot at 10 minutes
Yes.
after. Okay. Cheers, everybody.
Okay, ready? Hold up your cups. Okay,
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
All right. If you're in the audience, we are about to do the first raffle. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Wave's raffle system is strange, and it's going to award me the first thing because it does that every time. It's dumb. But if you leave a comment, you're going to be up for a prize. So everyone who's up here, if you guys win a prize, I don't know. I guess, yeah, whatever. We should do whatever, right? As long as it's not Dave or I. So you have like a minute to put a comment in there, and then I will I'll do the raffle, and I'm going to do 2. And so while you're putting your comments in, I'm going to have Bill introduce those of you who don't know. He is also in American Courts, which a lot of our subscribers and viewers do know. But hey, Bill.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I joined in a little bit late, so I'm getting to learn about everybody. It's good to see you up here with all your friends.
It's pretty incredible. Everyone, I love everybody who's here all night long. This is just everybody I love is here. So yeah, it's cool. So Bill is he does some court things. Me? Are you talking to me? I don't know. Am I talking funny? Maybe. Oh, a new guest is entered, but the room is full. Interesting. Okay, Lexa.
I'm gonna leave until you
go.
call me later, and so that way some people have room. So I gotta start cooking dinner.
Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a bit. All right. It's crazy. There's so many people here. Okay. And Carrie Fink. Carrie is a local friend of mine. He has done things in media, huge things in media. And I am so thrilled to know him and call him a friend. But if you want to talk a little bit about the exciting thing that you're doing here locally, that would be great.
Well, you're so kind. It is a pleasure to be here. And first of all, congratulations. I was like beyond excited when I was hearing about how much you're doing in the podcast world and how many views you're getting. It's absolutely incredible. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it because, I'm retired really sort of from the commercial world, came up in the radio side and spent a lot of my time now helping a charity here that's 100% local to our area on the Space Coast of Florida called Helping Seniors. And one of the things that, Jen, you guys have been helping us get together is we're building a podcast studio in office space downtown. And not only is it good for what we're trying to do to get our message out to families and people that are, just getting, trying to navigate senior issues, but it's also turning out to be a great thing, like the Space Coast podcasters are meeting there and things like that. And the side benefit for us is, it's funny, coming up through the radio world and getting involved in a lot of that side. We were in Radio Network and all that side of it. But what's really cool, Jen, about what you guys are teaching us is how to really get ahead in the podcasting world. And as we all know, that's like where stuff is now. It's really cool.
Well, thanks. Oh, Carrie, I'm so glad to be able to partner with you. So, and what he works for a place called, it's Helping Seniors of Brevard, and they do incredible things for seniors for free. They're a great resource. It's absolutely amazing, and it's just really exciting to partner with them. And got more people coming in, and it has been wonderful. If you want to put your link in there so that people can find you, especially local people, and we've got to introduce you and Carrie together because she does some art things that are absolutely phenomenal. So yeah. All right. And I'm going to do the first giveaway. We're going to do I got to bring Amy up. Amy is here. I'm going to do a $25 Amazon gift card for number 1. And let's see who it says. It's going to be really interesting. Yep. No. See, every
Oh,
time.
is
We're not
it
doing that.
rigged?
Every time it picks us.
It's rigged.
It's KK.
Always does
All
it.
right. So KK, here's what I'm gonna do. Awesome. There we go.
Go.
I think
KK.
the easiest thing, and I don't know. Okay, there we go. In order for me to get you your prize, because last time there was some confusion about that. So if you, Dave, put the Discord link in there, go to the Discord and message me. You have two choices. You can go to the Discord and message me, or you can go to my website. It's jenhardy.net because someone stole the com, and -contact. And you can leave me a text, you can leave me a voicemail, any of the things. And so that way you have two ways, because I want to make sure everyone gets their prizes. Last time, 2 out of 3 people didn't get their prizes because I couldn't track them down. So, yeah, so 2 ways, Discord or my website, jenhardy.net. Can't miss it. All right, Lexa, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you and Shatavia, and because I've got a whole new crew coming in.
Bye.
So thank you so much for being up here,
Bye.
and we will see you soon. Jody
Nice meeting you both.
Milner is next
Thank
up.
you.
Man,
Jody is an amazing author. She's written she's written 2 series of books now.
I just have the one, but I do talk about it a lot, so it might feel like more.
Okay, yeah, she is a phenomenal writer. If you like, especially if you like fantasy, and if you want to tell a little bit about you and your books, and you also have a podcast, and
I
leave any
do.
links you want in the comments. If you are in the comments and you have questions for anybody who's up here, please feel free to ask. That's why everyone's here.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Jody L. Milner. Like Jen said, I am a young adult fantasy author, and Jen and I are part of the same little mentor group she talked about with Nikki, who was on just a few minutes ago. And so I've been really blessed to have that in my life, because Jen's awesome, as we all know, and she's a huge inspiration. So my podcast is called Squirrel, Podcast for Distracted Writers. It's for writers who also have very busy, hectic lives, writers who are moms, who have ADHD, who are neurospicy. It's meant to be extremely accessible for everybody at any level, because most people will listen to a writer's podcast and you're like, these authors are amazing. They're already New York Times best-selling authors. It's really hard to relate to them. I'm hoping everybody can relate to us, and we think we're funny.
You are very funny. Everybody loves the show. It's amazing. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you. And Amy, we met at PodFest last year and have continued to talk, and she is so incredible and so supportive and wonderful. And I'm really glad that you're joining me.
Yay. I'm so happy for you. 1 million follows.
Thank you.
1 million downloads?
Views,
Likes?
just
Views.
views. So on YouTube,
Views.
I know it's very confusing. So if you have a podcast and a YouTube channel, we views and downloads and everything, it gets very confusing. So it's views, but it's not subscribers. If it was subscribers, I'd be getting a gold plaque and I'd be very, very happy. There's only one person in this room that is eligible for a plaque, and it is not me. It's Bill. So we're just waiting for a little bit of time, and Bill's going to get his, and then we're all going to be very jealous. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, but yeah, you want to tell a little bit about what you do?
Sure. My name is Amy Fagan. I am currently in Virginia. I just moved last month. I host a podcast called Grounded in Maine. It is all about sustainability. I just moved from Maine last month. So I get to talk to people all over the world who are doing super cool things to be part of the solution of climate change.
Very cool, because that is so necessary. All right, so in our chat, there's not a lot of questions. So if you have any questions, you want to ask somebody a question or whatever, or if you're on the panel and you want to talk to somebody else, I feel like we're kind of like the Brady Bunch right now. We need 2 other people to fill in the squares. And so it's interesting because Wave tells me I can have up to 12 people, but then when we had 9 people, they said that was it. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's okay.
It looks like Heather offered to come back on if you needed.
Yeah, well, I've got, oh my goodness, I have a list of people. Yep, there are for the whole hour. It's pretty incredible. Everybody, you are all so kind. And really, I wanted this to all be about everyone else, and you're all saying such nice things. And I'm going to have to like download this and play it when I'm having a rough day because you're being so nice. Not that I ever have a rough day, mind you. No. Oh, look at another New Englander. All right. Oh, hey. Okay. So if you're in the, yeah, Dave, you want to come on? Yay, Dave's going to come on. All right. So for those of you who haven't been following, Dave was in the hospital for 8 days, and he is home now. And I'm so very, very thrilled that he's home. And yeah, so thanks for joining us and letting everybody see you. But you're muted.
Oh,
you are muted. Oh, and then when there's an answer.
Hello. Sorry.
That's okay.
I just want to say congratulations to my beautiful wife. She has worked her butt off to get this, 1 million views. It's amazing. So yeah, and thank you everybody showing up. This is wild. There's a lot of people here, and I'm just like everywhere I turn, here and there and everywhere. So thank y'all for showing up tonight and celebrating with her.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, man. Hey, Larry. How you doing, man?
All right.
Hey, man. It's been fun, man. We have to get together. So it's been a wild couple weeks, too.
All right, so I'm going to do another giveaway because we are. It's time to do that.
Now, but.
Okay. It's going to pick one of us again. I'm telling you guys, but that's okay because this software is so bizarre. Because admins shouldn't even be able to do it, but that's okay. And we've got Steve Bennett. All right, Steve, there is a Starbucks card coming your way. You can either go to the Discord and message me, or you can go to my website, jenhardy.net/contact, and message me there because I want to make sure that you get it. And now I've got my friend Nancy May. Nancy and I go way back from Podfest. A lot of people. We had Chris Kremitzos from Podfest here, but sometimes Wave is touchy, and so hi to Chris. Thank you for stopping by. And he didn't get to come out, but I just want to tell you all, if you have a podcast or are curious about podcasting, Podfest is coming in January. Dave and I happen to be the volunteer co-coordinators, and you can get a free ticket if you do some volunteering. So be sure to talk to me about that too if you're interested. Got to put a little plug for that because it's where I met half of the people here. So it's really important. So Nancy, you want to tell a little bit about you? You're doing something really incredible right now.
Sure. So I'm starting my 3rd podcast experience. And the next one, or the new one, is called Family Tree Food and Stories, where we are just diving into all sorts of great things that we experience with family and friends, and the stories that we create over a good meal, or maybe not so good a meal, and what that turns out to be.
Ooh, those not so great meals must have some really good stories too.
Oh yeah, they do. And we've got a book that's coming out called My Family Tree Food and Stories, which is going to be a journal. It's got all sorts of stories in there too, and should be coming out in October.
Oh
so
gosh.
Stay tuned. It's a good one.
Very cool. Let's see. Bergie. Who's Bergie? Do you mean Bernie? Spade. Are you asking about Bernie? I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah. So Nancy's cookbook is really neat because it's not just a cookbook. It's also a journal. And you know those family stories that you have, like every year at Christmas, we go and get the day after Thanksgiving, we go and get our tree. We come home and the kids decorate it, and I make Chex Mix, and it's just our thing. And when my oldest daughter was in the Navy, she let me do a Tiger Cruise, which is where I fly out to Hawaii, and I got to ride the last week of them coming home from being deployed on the aircraft carrier. It was so cool. And the only thing she wanted, I think more than me, was a duffel bag full of that Chex Mix, because to her that was home. And so we made a duffel bag full of Chex Mix, flew it out to Hawaii, and she shared it with all her friends. And so, that kind of, you're like stories that are just, like that. So anyway, thank you, Nancy. I'm going to do another giveaway. We're going to do one for a Jen Hardy Show mug. So if it picks us again, guys, it will. And we'll do it again. So, oh, maybe not. Oh, World of Bazoo. All right, Lee. Well, Lee is going to get a mug. That is so cool. Because I get a sticker for Bazoo and she gets a Jen Hardy mug. So I guess we're kind of swapping. And any of you that are new here, if you are up on the stage area, if you have anything that you wanted people to know, your shows or whatever, Carrie, if you want to share, I don't know, the information for helping seniors, whatever you want, just feel free to share it. And to Bernie, okay, that was Bernie. So Dave, let's see. What was the question about the space station? Because I have a hard time sometimes with the, sorry. Okay, Bernie, would you live on the space station or go to Mars? If you had the choice.
I don't think I want to set foot on Mars. I live on the space station.
Yeah. Although I don't know, the space station at this point is kind of like Gilligan's Island, right? If you get up there, you don't really know what's going to happen. But I would definitely much prefer being on the space station. Personally, I'm not one for travel. So 5 years sounds like a long car ride. And now we have Siobhan. I am so excited. Am I saying it right? I want to make sure that.
Yes, it's Siobhan.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, friends for the longest time. And I'll go to introduce people and then I freeze. And then I think, oh, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. So, all right. Siobhan, you want to tell everybody a little bit about you and what you've got going on?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm Siobhan Mariscal. I'm a speech language pathologist in Southern Brevard County. I opened Proclaim Communication and Rehabilitation Services. Now, I'm a speech therapist, and most people, when they think speech therapy, they ask, oh, you teach children how to say their R's. And no, I don't. I work with adults who need help with communication, their voice, cognition, or swallow issues. So that's what I do. And I'm also trying to get into communication coaching. And so that's a new venture for me, helping people who want to learn presentation skills, executive presence, or, maybe they have a little bit of an accent, maybe English is their second language, and they want to learn how to communicate a little better with their peers. So that's me.
Very cool. Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, so we have people that do all kinds of different things up here. This is exciting.
For inviting me, and congratulations.
Oh, You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, if you are sitting in the audience and you have questions for anyone or you want to say anything, please feel free to say something in the chat. We have almost 200 chats going on, comments so far, and it is 9:32. That is absolutely crazy. But I'm just so glad that you're all here. Oh, I hear, we've got a Gordon. All right. So Gordon was also one of the first people I had when we came to the channel. Oh my goodness. And can you guys, I don't know what happened. There we go. Gordon is an attorney. And because a lot of us are court people here, he came on and answered some questions and everyone fell in love with Gordon's voice. Gordon, I'll let you tell a little bit about you.
Well, hi, thank you. That's nice to hear. I'm actually not that kind of an attorney. I don't go in the courtroom unless I'm on a jury. Or I guess if somebody's suing me, but that hasn't happened. So really great to be here. Hey, David, nice to see you. I'm glad you're on the mend. And Jen, big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
They call me the podcast lawyer, and I work with folks in the entertainment industry, podcasting, YouTubing, film, theater, television, you name it. And I help them with things like copyrights and trademarks and contracts and all that kind of fun stuff. So, and deal making deals. So that's what I love, helping people build things that will last.
Very nice. And you have a podcast?
I have a couple of podcasts. The one I'll tell you about tonight is called Legit Podcast Pro. And you can find it on YouTube or just Legit Podcast Pro in your favorite podcast app. And if you are a creator and you're interested in protecting your brand and so on, I hope I can make a little pitch here. I've got a freebie I'd like to tell you about. It's at podcasttrademark.com. And you get a guide to trademark registration podcasters. So
I'll put that in the podcast. Just spelled like it sounds, podcasttrademark.com. All right.
There it is. Yeah, podcasttrademark.com. So 2 T's in the middle.
All right. And Spade is wondering, Dr. Larry, what kind of doctor are you?
Okay. Well, thanks for asking that question. I actually have a doctorate in organizational leadership, but my podcast, we actually discuss various topics. Some topics we talk about things that are our community, and sometimes I may talk about, basically we'll have like a speak on it Sunday. So whatever anyone would like to talk about, we talk about it and we dig it out. Sometimes it's, whatever's on your chest you want to get off, let's talk about it. It could be various topics. We may talk about relationships. We may talk about something going on with current events. We may talk about whatever it is on your mind. Basically, just to generate positive discussion and ways to make ourselves better, both personally, professionally, however we can work that thing out.
Very cool. All right, you guys, I have got my VIP guests. You are all incredible guests, but I am so excited to introduce someone I have never met in person, but he is very near and dear to me because he's part of something that is really special, which is this whole YouTube thing. And how do I introduce you? You can introduce yourself. I don't know. It's very exciting that you're here. Thank you for joining me.
Of course. Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Alex. I work at YouTube, but I am Jen's partner manager. And I'm literally in the car. I live in LA and lots of traffic here, but just wanted to stop by and just say congrats. So happy for you, and I'm so glad you're in the YouTube Shorts community. Can't wait to see you grow even more.
And I am on a weird keyboard. Can someone take a screenshot and we can all toast again, if that's cool, or we can all wave or do something while Alex is here. I want proof that you were with us because I'm very honored that you're here. It's really, really cool. So
thank you for the invite. I would never miss this.
That's awesome. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Dave, can you screenshot my wonderful producer guy? You waving at me? He is. All right. Everybody smile on 1, 2, 3. Woo! I don't know. Say YouTube or whatever. Anyway, thank you, Alex. I
Jen
really appreciate
Hardy
it.
Show.
This is amazing. So, Alex, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure. Go for it.
So, how long have you worked for YouTube?
I have. So I've been at Google for 3 years. I joined right out of college, and then I transitioned over to YouTube about 3 months ago. So I'm very, very new to the YouTube side.
Very cool. All right. That's awesome. That's exciting. But Google for 3 years, that's pretty impressive too. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And Gordon is over in LA where you are doing entertainment things. Oh, Gordon's in LA too.
Oh, nice. Which part of LA are you in?
Well, my office in Westwood. I should probably turn on my mic. It helps if I reopen my microphone. I have an office in Westwood, but I live up in the Santa Clarita Valley, a couple of valleys north of the city. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Westwood is great.
Yep. Very nice.
Very cool. All right. So I'm going to I need a couple people to sign out because I've got a couple people coming in and they can't get in because we are full. So, Carrie's saying goodbye. All right. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it. Larry and Bernie, thank you all for joining us. Everybody doesn't have to leave. All right. And I've got Chris jumping up.
See you all later.
Chris? All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Larry.
I have an article to write. I will, Bill.
All right.
Hello.
Congrats.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you guys.
I appreciate it. So Chris is in the shorts, the YouTube Shorts program with me.
Yes.
And so we met that way, and there's a bunch of us in there, but a few of us really want to collaborate together. Not as many as you would think. I don't know. At being a podcaster, we tend to really want to work together, and it's interesting. It's a different pool of people, and so some people like to work alone and some people like to work together. And Chris and his mom actually have a podcast and he does YouTube. So
Yeah.
So
So
if you want to introduce yourself.
So I think I've been, so thank you for having me, of course. I've actually been one of the longer YouTubers on there. We talked about this. I've been on YouTube for about 10 years now. I have a crazy amount of videos. I think I'm almost at 3,300 or something like that. So I've been doing this for quite some time. But about 2 years ago, my mom and I started a podcast because I always wanted one. And I've been kind of around for a very long time on YouTube. So starting my news was we kind of do back and forth news, if you will. And my mom tends to be outspoken about a lot of things, I guess you could say. She's a very strong woman, let's put it that way. And yeah, she just is the greatest partner in the world. I love my mom to death, of course. So every week we do a podcast together, and I usually bring the YouTube news and everything that's going on kind of in the YouTube space or internet space. And my mom brings the more outside of YouTube space. So that's, yeah, I love doing it. And she was nervous at first because she's never been on camera. She's a brilliant woman. And yeah, it's just been a great ride. So, and I have other people on, like my brothers and then other family members and friends, and hopefully you one day, Jen.
There we go. All right. Very cool. If you are watching and you want to get one of the prizes, you need to put a comment, because that's how it picks. And if it, oh, Todd's here. Hooray. And if it picks Dave or I'm going to put it back, but I'm going to do a real quick drawing, Todd, and then I'm going to bring you on. And who is next? $10 Starbucks card before it goes. Nancy. All right, Nancy. Very cool. That is you. You got it. That is awesome. And next is another person from my YouTube program. This is so cool. This is Todd. Todd his channel is about trucking, and Todd is another person where we wanted to collaborate. And you know, he's got the most fascinating story, and it was so much fun. So thank you, Todd, for joining me too.
Hello, Jen. Am I better portrait or landscape?
It does. Everyone else is landscape, so that probably is good.
Hey, it looked fine.
All right. I can change that. There we go.
There you go.
Coming to you from the truck today.
That's awesome.
So how are you guys?
We're doing great. So Alex is here. Can you see Alex? Alex is my partner manager. I am so excited. And we've got Siobhan, and I know her from a local group. Nancy is a fellow podcaster. Chris has both a podcast and a YouTube channel. And Todd, can I tell them, Todd? I just want to tell them because it's so interesting to me. Todd was a pharmacist, and he had enough, and he had a dream of being a trucker, and now that's what he does. And it is just fascinating because he absolutely loves it, and he educates people on YouTube about how to get good. What do you call? Well, I don't know what you call them, like the runs or whatever.
I just kind of show my show like what I'm doing here and like in the truck and that type of stuff. A lot of it is like I do a lot of work with Amazon, that type of stuff like that. A lot of people kind of struggle with Amazon sometimes, so I just try to show them like what's up in the trucking side of things from the perspective of somebody who's relatively new themselves.
It's really cool. I think it's really cool, and it's taken off too. So that is so
yeah.
nice.
No, it's been so enjoyable. I mean, the trucking was like a dream, and then doing YouTube on top of trucking is like the dream within the dream.
Right? Yeah. It's
awesome.
so cool. This is very much like Hollywood Squares and Twister. You know, when Lee and I talked about it earlier, she said, this is going to be absolutely bonkers. But everybody's been really good, and we all are good at taking turns, even though most of us like to have a microphone in front of us and do a lot of talking. So I want to say to everybody that's been here and is here now, thank you so much for, A, being here, but B, you know, yeah, taking turns so well. So yeah,
and I wanted to come in and congratulate you. I know you're almost to that 1 million views. That's a huge milestone. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Well, you know, it's crazy because I actually hit it yesterday. I didn't think it was going to be till the end of the weekend, and then things went nuts today. They went nuts. I had my biggest day ever today. So this was an incredible day to have a celebration. I have no idea. It was triple my highest day ever.
Wow.
Almost.
Congrats, Jen.
Yeah, thanks. So
fantastic.
I don't know, but it's going good. I've been kind of changing things a little bit, and I guess it's working. And also my viewers and my core people that have been here from the beginning are amazing. And that's basically everyone who's in the chat right now. I cannot say enough. Thank you for supporting me and being so incredible, because yeah, you're amazing. So yeah, it's been a really cool journey. It has been a crazy ride. So for those of you who don't know, I did not intend to be a YouTuber. I had a podcast for 7 years, and everyone said, oh, you got to get your show on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't want to put my face on YouTube. I'm a podcaster. Like, it's one of those face for radio kind of things. And I'm at this age where, do I really want to be on camera? You know, whatever. But then I thought, you know, I'll try one. So The one I tried, oh, hey, Twitchy Sitch. The one I tried happened to be an interview with a beautiful woman, one of my favorite people in the world, named Judge Boyd. And she is a YouTube famous judge. And that skyrocketed. And at the same time I did that, I thought, I don't know why anyone doesn't stand in the shower and do shower thoughts. Clothed. Everyone asks, please no sexy grandma. And so I did that, and I used the shower head for my microphone. And it turns out between those two things, within three weeks, we were monetized, and I really had to think fast what we were going to do. So it's been a lot of fun. I've recorded 600 shower thoughts by now. I've got over 600 videos on my channel since March. And thank you, everybody. Yeah, I got a Carlos in the room. All right. So thank you, everybody, for just supporting the craziness that is my channel. Everyone in the beginning said I couldn't do it that way and that you can't have more than one kind of content. I tried splitting the channel. No, it did not work. So you know what? Thank you for being interested in a variety of things. And now I have Carlos. I got to see Carlos in person today. He's another local person, and he does something very beautiful for our local community. And so I wanted to bring him on. If you're local in the Space Coast and eventually someone in your family needs some sort of assistance, this is your guy. So Carlos, you want to introduce and tell a little bit about what you do? Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Carlos Cuesta. I'm the owner of Synergy Home Care here in Brevard. And what we do, we work with families. Let's say, do any of you have any elderly parents at home, or maybe a loved one that had a surgery recently, or even someone with disabled, disability, Alzheimer's, dementia? Well, what we do, we sit down with the families, we put a care plan together, and we send over a CNA or a home health care provider that they can spend time with them while you go to work or you have other things to do. Our caregiver will stay home with them and provide companionship, but they can also provide things like meal prep, dressing, bathing, mobility, transportation to doctor's appointments. They can do light housekeeping, and it could be either 24/7 or only one day a week. It's up to you, whatever fits your plan. But that's what we do, and I love doing it because I love getting with families. And I also work with a lot of veterans. If you know any veterans that need help, and they may not know how to qualify for these benefits, we go in and we today had a family. We went in, we made the phone call to the VA. Within a week, she's going to be able to have some home care at their home.
That's incredible. Yeah. And I think people don't realize that those kind of things are out there. And so I know that's not something that we normally talk about on the channel, but it's something that I used to do for my podcast when it was helping sick moms. And I think it's really, really important for people to know if you need help, there's help out there. And Carlos just happens to be the person I have known to be the best at that. And so he had to come on and share. And yeah. So
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
There were so many things that I want to put up here, but I can't because I'm not covering Carlos's face. So everybody, thank you so much for let's see, Martha, is that who got started? Was that Martha Stewart got started?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
It was interesting because I used to do theater in LA when I lived in LA, and I was talking about I'd always wanted to be Miss Hannigan on Annie. And I just told somebody about this relatively recently, and he compared me to Betty White. He's like, well, she can do it. And I'm like, she's twice my age though. So, I mean, I do appreciate that everyone can do it, but I'm not quite there. So, anyway. All right. We're going to need to have another giveaway. So this time we're going to do a $25 gift card right at 10 o'clock at the end of the hour. This time we're going to do a Jen Hardy mug again. So here we go. And we are doing the drawing. Let's see. Okay. Now this is okay. And so Savvy Frugal will be vegan one, but because she was somebody on the panel and that's happened a couple times, I'm going to do it. We're going to do an extra mug because I want somebody in my audience to be able to win. So yeah, so we're going to do that again because I think that's important. Roll on G. Awesome. All right. Roll on G. If you can either go to my Discord, send me a message with your email, or what's the word? Go to my website, jenhardy.net/contact and contact me. You have two ways. You guys, last time I was saying not everybody got their stuff, and I want to make sure you get your stuff. So there we go. We still have 2 more things to give away. Woohoo! And oh, we've got a new person. Oh, we've got a Heather. Heather's back. Hooray. So Heather was scheduled to come in later, but she came in earlier because, it is kind of like, I don't know, we kind of got this Brady Bunch thing going on. So, but real quick, Heather, before Todd, where are you at right now? Are you you're not driving and talking? Are you frozen? Todd, can you hear me? Oh, he might be frozen. Okay, never mind. All right.
No driving. I'm pulled over. I'm in the truck. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Don't drive. So yeah, so you're actually in the big truck right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not driving. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not driving. I'm pulled over.
Okay. You have the dog with you? Oh, there's a lag.
No, he's at home tonight.
Okay. So Todd has a dog. If you go to, hey Todd, can you put your channel in the chat? And if you can't, maybe Dave can do it. Because so he's got some trucking things, which, not everybody drives a truck and needs to know about how to drive for Amazon. But he also has some very cool dog videos that everybody absolutely loves because his dog is hysterical. And Todd had the brilliant idea of putting an Insta360 in his truck when he gets out of it and the dog is in there and we get to see the dog and the silly antics that ensue when the dog wants Todd back, which I think is really clever. So Heather, Miss Savvy Frugal Vegan, yeah, can you
I
tell
was
us?
dancing around my kitchen when I won the mug, and then I was like, yeah, I got a mug, and then, oh, we're giving that away to somebody else. I'm like, what?
Oh no, I'm giving you get it.
Oh, I
You
will?
get-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get it, and I'm giving one to somebody else because I don't think it's fair.
Okay,
if
I
they-
was getting really bummed out, but
No. I like
thanks for
presents.
having
I
me
like
back on. I was just like, I'm here to moan about getting my mug, but not only that though. I mean, I've been listening to everything that you've been saying, and I want to know what your secret is. And maybe Alex can tell us some like behind the scenes, like how do we get where you're at? And it's so cool that you're doing, Jen, you're doing like what you want to do. Like people said, oh, you can't do these 2 things, but it just goes to show you that we're complex people and your audience can be complex too. So I think that's super, super exciting that you're able to dip your toe into both worlds. So I would love to hear from you, Jen, Alex, or somebody that's in your cohort.
I'm sure everyone would rather hear from Alex than me at this about that question.
But I just want to know what the secret sauce is. I mean, besides you, I mean, obviously you are secret sauce.
You want to go, Alex?
I mean, yeah, if you want to go.
Do you have so she's asking, what is the secret to making it on YouTube?
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to share a little bit more about how you, I guess, have become so successful on YouTube. But I mean, for me, I always say consistency is the key on YouTube. Posting consistently, that's what I see to be, like the best thing to do. The more consistent you are, I think the better you can build an audience and a better community. Also, at least in Jen's case, her content is amazing, and her personality is just great. So, I mean, that also really helps.
So, okay. So Gordon is saying, Alex, you should be at PodFest. So I don't know if you know about PodFest. Do you know about PodFest?
I do not. What is that?
Oh, you have asked my question. I am the ultimate PodFest fan. And also my husband and I are co-coordinators for the volunteers. And I know you need to leave in a second, so I'll make it quick. So PodFest is a podcasting conference. So there's oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. What's the other one? Nancy, what's the other one? Oh, okay, forget the other one. We don't care about the other one. The other one's mostly like what YouTube would actually go to, or Google, right? It's they have the big companies, but PodFest is more like the indie people or whatever. But this year we're going to be 40% video because video is so important with casting, and we have some of the leaders that are doing things. We had the #1 golf YouTuber actually was one of my volunteers last year, and it's a really incredible podcasting convention, and everybody really feels like family, and we make everybody feel like a rock star, which is what I fell in love with it, because I was just starting, and I was just starting to grow. I wasn't just starting my podcast, and it's just the most phenomenal thing. So I will actually email you. I don't know if you can or can't go, or somebody could, but I'll give you all the info, and I can give you the contact for the founder of it, because Chris Krimitsos is awesome. He was supposed to be here, but sometimes this program is kind of weird on a cell phone, so it didn't work for him. But anyway, yeah, there you go. So to answer Heather, where did Heather go? I don't know. Okay, so for me personally, consistency, that was the thing I do. But also I've been working 10 hours a day, and everybody said that was crazy when I started doing it. But like I said, YouTube wasn't my plan in the beginning, but since it worked, I was not going to let that go. And I'm like, this is actually what I always wanted to do. Like I said, I did theater in LA when I was younger, and being on a stage or doing something, and especially having creative control, is like number one. And helping out other people and being able to educate through entertainment is another thing that's really important to me. I feel like YouTube gives us a platform to be able to do all the things, right? And so the other thing is shorts. That's what the YouTube, I watch their videos. They put out videos every week telling creators what to do. And you need to watch those videos, because if they're telling you what to do and you don't do those things, you're not going to grow. And so right now, a lot of it's trends. So even though I feel silly as a 50-something-year-old doing the trends that 12-year-olds are doing, I'm doing them. And yeah, people are actually liking it. So there you go. And you know what, you guys? It's an excuse to have fun. Even if it wasn't a million, even if it was, like whatever, it's just so much fun. So yeah, I just appreciate the opportunity every day when people watch. I think it's cool. So.
But you seem so shy. Just kidding.
This is the fun fact. I used to be shy. When I was a little girl, I would hide under the table when people came over. I was terrified. And it wasn't until I was 30 and I moved. We had 4 kids at the time. We have 7 now, from 12 to 35. It's crazy, I know. We moved them to Tennessee, and we didn't know anybody. We had no friends. We had no family. My kids were lonely. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't get out there, my kids are going to suffer. And so I just faked it till I made it. And now I can walk into any room and and grab the microphone and talk to thousands of people. Although I always did like to have a microphone. Okay, I'm not going to lie. So
Jen, I have a for you.
Yeah.
I have a question and a comment for you.
Yeah.
One question about the Podfest. I don't have a podcast, but I have a YouTube channel. Are YouTubers welcome at the Podfest, or is it
not only are you welcome, but you're encouraged to come? Because like I said, 40% of it this year is going to be video. So you can be busy all day with video. Also, there's some pretty epic parties. The food is amazing. The hotel, we're staying at the Renaissance, and it's like $170 a night. He got an incredible deal. And if you volunteer 3 3-hour shifts with me, you get a free creator pass, which is a like $300 deal. So it's really cool. And if you volunteer, that's how you get to meet everybody. It's the hallway. I mean, we've got great speakers, don't get me wrong, but that is the one thing I tell everybody is even if you're an introvert, you've got to start talking to people. And if you volunteer, you're kind of forced to, but it's the perfect place. Come, everybody come. Everybody needs to be there. Actually, Podfest won a Guinness World Record. I was part of that for the largest podcast online convention. And then he got a second one the second year. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. It's a great thing to be part of. It really, really, I can only say positive things. So.
Hey, Jen, can I add to that a little bit?
Yeah.
So you and I talked about this. So in the shorts community, and Alex, maybe you've noticed, it's funny because, as I said, you and I have been doing this for quite a while. It's funny how many people kind of go in with the mindset of, I'm going to do this on my own. And for like the first 6 years, I fall into the gaming YouTubers. For the first 6 years, I was like that. And I kind of got in, there's some stuff, a lot of bigger YouTubers don't want to work or take advantage of the smaller YouTubers. So I understand it. But like I've reached out to a lot of people in that community, and most people don't text back or message back. So it's always nice to work with someone. And I learned that the last couple of years. So again, that's why I'm here.
Well, thanks.
So
yeah.
It does help.
Yeah, and Chris, you have to too, because you both want to collaborate, and you never know. You never know how you're going to connect. And that's another thing. I love connecting people, which is why I have such an eclectic group of people. Bye, Gordon. Thank you so much for joining us. Because I enjoy that. Okay, we got to do our last two giveaways. It's $9.59. So we've got a $10 Starbucks card we're going to do first, and then we've got a $25 Amazon card that we're going to do next. And okay, if it's somebody on the panel, you guys, I don't even know.
I want it though. I need something.
Okay, Roland G, I'm sorry. You can't win twice though. So I got to do it again. And what is okay, you know what? I think the next time we're going to go through no, Alex is not driving. He is responsible. Jay, yay. Jay is my second mod. And Jay is so wonderful. She shares my links everywhere. She just started doing this for me. I mean, are you officially a mod? We have not actually discussed that, but I am saying, yes, you are. She's amazing. And so and also, yeah, we're going to have to talk about that, Jay, because she's won other mugs before. So I don't know. You're going to have a whole collection. That's so funny. All right. And now we're going to do, because it's exactly 10, the $25 Amazon card. And drum roll, please. Here we go.
Come on.
I don't know how to do that. Spade. Yay, Spade. You have been so integral in the chat today. And I am so excited that you're the one who got that. So that is very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. I so appreciate it. And Alex, you've spent way more time here than I thought you were going to. You have really, I don't know, it just means so much. So thank you.
Of course. Again, thank you for having me. I'm so excited for you. And congrats again.
Awesome. Thanks. And Carlos, Chris, Todd, and Siobhan, and Nancy, and everybody in the chat. Honestly, if you weren't watching, this definitely would not have happened. So thank you to everybody. I appreciate you. And this insane live with all the people, it went really well. And all of you are amazing. So
yeah, congrats again.
Thank you.
You're amazing. So have a great night. I'm going to end it. And